Good morning. Welcome to my first vlog. So I am off to Starbucks right now. I'm gonna put you guys through my Starbucks order. I've been getting it for like a year and a half now. So show you what that is, and then I'm going to get my tattoo removed, which I've been removing for 3 years, and then I'm off to get hair removal on my armpits. So off we go. And we have arrived with a no line. Look at me, that never happens.
Hey, what can I get for you?
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Can I please have a venti iced coffee, but can you please swap the classic for sugar-free vanilla?
Sorry, that was a venti iced coffee, and that was some sugar-free vanilla?
Yeah, and then add soy milk and 3 Splendas, please.
Perfect. Anything else?
No, that's everything, thank you. This is what we got. This is what we're working with. It's my life in a cup. I don't know the exact calories on it because I just haven't been crazy tracking my macros for the last year and a half, but it definitely can't be that much. Like, it's coffee, sugar-free vanilla, and Splenda. So yeah, just about to go into my tattoo removal. We'll see if they allow me to film it or not. I'm definitely going to put in some before and after photos for you guys, considering I've been removing this for so long. It was a mistake tattoo. It was just one of those days. Woke up, my girlfriends were like, let's go get our ears pierced, and I was like, yeah, let's get our ears pierced. The next thing you know, we're all getting tattoos. Don't follow in my footsteps ever. Anyways, it's pretty much immediate regret. I went home right after and I looked in the mirror and I was like, what have I done? So that was March 2014. I believe that was a long time ago. 2013, 14, I don't remember, but it's been a slow and steady process getting it removed because the ink was so new that it's just taking a long time. I don't mind it taking long. They said the longer it takes, the less chance I have of it scarring. It's on my back. I'll show you guys after, but it's lightened up a lot. A lot of people ask like, oh, is that a special kind of ink? It's so light. I'm like, thank you. So I'll show you guys that. We'll see if they let me film the removal. It's really quick. It usually only takes a minute, but let's go. Okay, I'm back. So I couldn't film because they had a leak in their office and just shit was all over the place. So they didn't want everyone seeing that, which is fair enough. They are gonna send me my very first photo, and then I had her take a photo of today. It's almost like 3.5 year progress. So I will post that right here. The first photo is from November 2014. I had actually gotten that tattoo in March 2014, so I had a couple removals before the first photo. The second photo was from January 2018, so this is right before I went for my removal. And then the last photo, which is a little bit disgusting, is from 2 hours post-tattoo removal, so you can see how red and inflamed that is. Hi, welcome to my first YouTube video. So I wanted to get on here and introduce myself to you guys because I have not been sharing a lot of like personal information on my Instagram. And I wanted to get to know you guys better, and I wanted you guys to get to know me better. And if you're not interested in getting to know me better, maybe stop watching right now. So hi, I'm Taylor Slack. I'm 24 years old. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm a personal trainer. My fitness journey began in 2012. I was your typical party girl after high school. Loved to go with my friends, you know, loved to go to Denny's in the morning and catch up and whatever. And one day, I remember I was out at my family's cabin and we were enjoying the sun. It was August long weekend. I just remember being so uncomfortable. Like, I remember being like, don't look at me, don't look at my body. And it was that exact moment that I realized I needed to make a change in my life. So that following week, I was in the gym and that is when this journey started. I started working on the treadmill. I would do my bicep curls and the ab machine, and then I would head home. And about 4 months later, I had noticed like serious results. Like I think I was down like 12 or 15 pounds like that. I had drastically changed my eating as well. And I remember people complimenting me and being like, wow, you look so great. You look so confident. And like I was feeling awesome. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever done for myself, and I'm going to continue doing it. So 2013 was when I started sharing my journey a little bit on Instagram. And then the end of 2013, December 2013, I actually went through like a huge tragedy in my family, and I took it like honestly, I don't know where I'd be without the gym, but I definitely was working out way too much to deal with what I was going through. And I'm not saying there's like the perfect, you know, cut plan to deal with tragedy, but I was working out in the morning, I would go to hot yoga, and then I'd work out again at night, and that just wasn't healthy. So fast forward like 9 months later, I remember people being like, and okay, to get an idea, I'm gonna put up some pictures for you guys, but to get an idea, I was 115 pounds, and right now I'm 5'5" and a half, and I'm 150, and I'm like at a healthy weight for my body right now. So I was tiny, and I remember people saying to me like, you look so thin, you should eat McDonald's, like, is everything okay? And they were just concerned for me, and I totally get it. And I had to kind of take a step back, and I was like, okay, everyone's right, like I'm not the healthiest right now. And it was September, October-ish 2014 that I decided I wanted to compete in bikini competitions. So I ended up hiring a coach, and he taught me so much. I'm so grateful for him, and a lot of what I know today I actually learned from him. He's an awesome guy. But that following, so I'm still working with my coach. That following April is when I started personal training, and I started personal training at my local gym. I was so happy because I was actually in school because I thought I wanted to be an elementary teacher, and I just like dropped out. I remember my dad was like, what are you doing? Like, you need to go to university. You know, personal trainers don't make money. And I was like, you know what, Dad? I'm just gonna do what I need to do. So I got this job at the gym, and it was great. I loved it. I was super happy. My clients made me so happy, but my values just didn't really line up with the gym. And that was totally fine. We went our separate ways. I ended up competing in June 2016. I competed in Alberta Bodybuilding Association, and I placed first in Bikini C. That was such an amazing day for me. You know, I was so ready for that day. I trained for months and hours, and I just felt great on stage. I remember people being like, you didn't even look nervous at all when you're up there, and I wasn't. I remember people telling me backstage, I'm so nervous to get up there, I'm so nervous, and I was like, get out of my way, because I'm not nervous at all. I'm ready to do this. And then 2 weeks later, I ended up competing in provincials in D class, and I placed 9th, which was totally fine. Considering it was only my second show, I was really happy with my results, and I took it as an experience. 2 weeks after that is when I started TS Fitness full-time. I branched on my own. I remember a lot of people being like, what are you doing? Starting an online personal training business. And I was just like, this just feels right to me. Like, this is like my calling, and this just feels like, I just feel like I'm like getting this momentum, I'm going in the right direction. So I just followed my heart. And here I am today, a year and a half later. TS Fitness is my baby. It means the world to me. Every single one of my clients mean the absolute world to me. I honestly don't know what I'd do without them. They just like give me this like passion and this reason, and they like feel this fire in me, and it's so amazing to watch women, and like I've had men clients too, like them as well, but it's so amazing to just watch like their confidence like skyrocket through the roof, and for them to like blossom and become this super confident person. And they just, you know, the initiative they take to better their lives is so inspiring, and I'm just so grateful that I can be along these journeys. And if you're my client, I'm sure you know how much you mean to me, but you guys mean like the absolute world to me. And thank you for allowing me to come along this journey with you, because it's been a hell of a ride and I love it so much. So the whole point of me starting this YouTube channel was I want to grow my impact. I want to have an impact on more people's lives. Thank you for watching this video and sticking along with me, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos.